Hey, yo, what up, though? It's Wrestling with Roqky here, and I just got finished listening to the Busted Open podcast with CM Punk and the guy with the bad haircut. And I have my little take on it. I'm just going to do a short little take because, of course, in every other podcast that we listen to, I don't really get shit from it. I honestly don't. I don't get anything from listening to these wrestlers anymore. I'm not even excited. Like before, let's take it back. Before, like around the pandemic, you had like the Edge and Christian podcast. You had the New Day podcast, which I used to listen to frequently, and it kind of got you connected with the character, with the character and the person. But it was mostly like them telling their stories, their background, what they're into, what they want changed to the business, how the business fucked up, how they made it right, how they overcame differences, and so on and so forth. It was like them giving us insight of what they've been through, and it was organic. It was natural. It's like you got inside the wrestler's mind, and the actual person that's playing the character's mind. Because they would tell you different things like, I didn't want to play this. I didn't want that name, but they named me that, and I fought back for my song or something. You know what I mean? They just told you about different things. But nowadays, these podcasts is just super glazy, super sweet, sucking dick. Just ball sucking, the business is great. Everybody, the business is good, and all the numbers is great, and everything is good, and everything is good. Oh my God, the numbers. And it's just like, are we watching the same? Like, are we watching the same thing? Are you guys even in the gorilla or in the backstage looking at the monitors and seeing how horrible this shit is? It's like, do you guys even care about this? Do you guys care about wrestling anymore? And when I listen to the CM Punk thing, and I'm just gonna sum this shit up. Like they started it off, welcome CM Punk, CM Punk, you're the world champion, CM Punk, clap it up. And then, CM Punk, I'm Frill. And then it goes from like, you got a video, you got a movie you playing in called Paw Patrol. I'm playing Paw Patrol, and I like playing movies and just movies and stuff. But he got a movie that's supposed to come out called Night Patrol. Don't know anything about it. If you guys want me to watch it, or if you guys watch it, it's going to be at a theater nowhere near you, because it's probably going to go straight to DVD like Triple H's movie. Remember that, CM Punk? Remember that? It's going to go straight to DVD like your movie. That's the same shit that yours going to do, but you say it's going to be in a select theaters. I don't know what the fuck. But then they talked about that and talked about music, which I don't give a fuck about either. And then he talks about how good the product is, and how the fans tear the wrestlers down. And they end up on that topic because they talked about WWE Unreal on Netflix, which gives you the backstage of what goes on in the wrestler's mind and what goes on behind the stage and behind the scenes, and how they came up with concepts and storylines, and who they want to push and who they shouldn't push, and who should say sorry to Charlie and who shouldn't say sorry to Charlie. Bitch shit. Shit that honestly we shouldn't be seeing, because it fucks the business up. I know kayfabe is dead, but kayfabe needs to come back. Seriously. I know we got social media and all that stuff, and we just know everything, but we need to bring kayfabe back immediately, because I don't want to know. I don't need to know who wrote and who said, who told who to do this, and who. I don't want to know. I just want to see good stories on fucking TV. This is not VH1 behind the music. This is not behind the scenes of making of direct. I don't want to see the director's cut. I don't give a fuck. I just want to see good, entertaining wrestling on TV. And then back then, let's bring back up Unreal for a second. Because back then, they did have behind the scenes stuff on it. But it did not It broke kayfabe slightly, but it didn't give you all this extra information. Like, it didn't give you all this unnecessary information. And plus, the product was so good. You wanted to know, damn, did he really get hit by that chair shot? Okay, he is a family man and cool, whatever. Like, I've seen, I have DVDs of like the wrestlers back then, like you know, of like backstage stuff, but it was more cool. It mostly taught you about the wrestler and how they came up. Not, oh well, he did this and they did this and he said this and I'm practicing my match and we go over our matches and we practice every day and we practice for. That's why the shit looks so choreographed. That's why it looks like that. It looks stupid. Because y'all practice every day and y'all practice in the back and Daniel Bryan says this or Sami Zayn goes back and say this, and it's just like, I don't want to know all of that. I really don't. I don't. And it's like, honestly, if I did, I don't want to know all of that shit and like, you know, in that nature. Like, I don't want to know every single piece of detail, which kills it, man. We know it's a story. We know you have writers. We know y'all don't just come up with this shit off the back of your head. We know it's a job. And that also means that we don't want to see at the end of every goddamn show, executive producer by Paul Big Nose Levesque and Lee Fitting. Back then, we used to just get WWE or WWF copyright 2000 and whatever. That's it. We didn't get no fucking, written and owned and did by Vince McMahon and music by Jim Johnson and all. Like, we didn't get all of that. I'm honestly surprised y'all not doing movie credits at the end with a song or some shit. Like, I'm honestly surprised. But CM Punk goes off the fans. The fans do this. The fans say that. The fans, only thing we're doing is telling you, some of us, because most of you bitch asses are glazers. Y'all think the wackest stuff is good. Some of you guys, and that's why they keep doing the same shit that they doing. But majority of us, the ones that's online, I won't say y'all names, but y'all know who y'all are because we real fans. We know the product from back in the day to the past to the present. And we're about to see what the future's looking like, and it's looking pretty fucked up. It really is. But only thing we're doing is giving you guys constructive criticism about the shit that we're watching. That's all we're doing. Now, with CM Punk, let me get on your ass. Because the reason why we're giving you so much shit, sir, is because of your past. See, around 2008, 9, 10, and 11, CM Punk, especially like 10 and 11, 12 and 13, CM Punk was that guy. He was the quote-unquote underdog. He was the voice of the voiceless. Remember him? He seemed like, okay, yes, I work a job, but I'm not positioned in the position that I want to be. I'm hungry. I want this shit. I want to be the best in the world. I want to be the best WWE champion in the world. I want to be on the top of the card. He was talking his shit. And it seemed like CM Punk had a big chip on his shoulder. And we believed him. Even if it was written or something for him or whatever, we believed that he was like the rebel of the company. He talked shit day in and day out. Remember doofus ass son-in-law? This doofus ass son-in-law gonna run the company and you're gonna drive this shit underground. Vince McMahon got a whole bunch of yes men around him and give it a... We believe that shit. Because you believe that shit. Because most of it was true. The writers were writing around that time. The writers were different around that time. And we can go on a writers on a different time, on a different show, you know, on a different whatever. I'm frustrated right now. But listen, that's the reason why we're bitching at CM Punk right now, because the shit that he said that he did not want to be, or that he was critiquing, calling people hypocrites and all that shit and this and that. CM Punk, you became that person. You became the biggest hypocrite. You became a corporate man. You are glazing the WWE more than Krispy Kreme glazed their donuts. More than Dunkin' glazed their donuts. Like, more than Duck Donuts glazed their donuts. And it's kind of like sad. But for real, y'all, we cannot get mad at CM Punk. Because when CM Punk came back to the WWE, what did he say? I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money. And I guess he's just like, you know what? I'm making money. I'm making more money than I thought I was making. Well, before what I was making. And I'm not working that hard. Fuck it. And to give some other context, like, he might have been a changed person. He might changed. People do change. People do grow up. People do settle. And CM Punk, you definitely settled. Did you grow up? I don't fucking think so after this podcast, really. I think you just settled for it is what it is. I'm making more money. I'm not working as hard as I am. I'm getting older. I'm the WWF heavyweight champion. You're not the Universal, buddy. But I'm the WWF heavyweight champion. He put me on top of the card, and guess what? I'm good. I'm good right now. And that sucks. Because before, it was like you was hungry. You were hungry to be at the top of this business. You were hungry to be like, oh, man, I want some ice cream bars. And we like, man, where's the ice cream bars? You got us hype. Now you're just doing lackluster promos. Sometimes you give us a good promo, but you all happy and smiling, and it's great to be happy. Nobody's telling you to walk around being mad. You ain't got to be a misfit all your life, but change your name from CM Punk to just Phil Brooks. Just change your name to that, because you're not that Punk rebel anymore, bruh. You might got the goofy ass tattoos like Triple H said, but you're not that person no more. You might as well cover this shit up like MGK. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just do that. But that interview didn't piss me off, but I'm just tired of just whack ass podcasts and whack ass wrestlers going to these podcasts, blaming the fans and acting like we're stupid. We have eyeballs. We know the shit that we're watching is ass. And I'm sure deep in your heart, and most of these wrestlers know that the shit that they're doing is ass. They're just making money. And if it's that fucking easy, because everything looks fake as fuck anyway, then everybody should just anybody should be able to be a writer because the writers suck. Anybody should ever be a producer because the producing suck. The cameramen suck. We don't have no pyro for real besides Cody Rhodes. Like, shit, we might as well all be wrestlers too. We know it's fake as shit. They barely hit. They can botch. They can mess up. And no penalties, no nothing. No one's going to make it. So we might as well all put in our applications to be a wrestler. Can we all take bumps? Can we just run the ropes? Oh, I'm sorry. CM Punk doesn't want us to use wrestling terms. He doesn't want us because we're not wrestlers, so we can't say those. Like, get the fuck out of here, CM Punk, bro. Like, by the way, CM Punk blocked me, and I ain't even do nothing. I was like, I'm a big fan of CM Punk's. I'm a huge fan because he was like me at that time back in the day. I was the rebel. I was the one that talked shit. I said the first thing I still do, say the first thing that comes out of my mouth. If I disagree with something that I like and I love, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to show my passion. And that's what's wrong with wrestling right now. No one's passionate no more. I don't see no passion anymore. It's like when Stone Cold was at the top of the card, we seen the passion. He even quit because he said, hey, creative differences. I'm not doing that shit. To be real, those boys was hungry. They were hungry. They wasn't making no money. They was making nothing for real, unless you was at the top of the card. So everybody wanted to be at the top of the card. Everybody put their bodies and shit on the line. That's when they meant by, we put our bodies on the line. Don't try this at home. Y'all got crash pads and some more shit. And don't get me wrong. I want you guys to be safe because I want to see you guys wrestle again and again and again. But it's like you as the business got soft, you got soft. And CM Punk, you're the most, you was botching like shit these last couple of matches. Botching. And then you gave praise to one of the biggest botchers, Jey Uso. You tried to say Jey Uso is the best. He's the best. Great wrestler, great this, great that, great this, great that, great this, great that. He sells more merch than me. Of course, he sells more merch than you, CM Punk. Your merch is actually kind of ass right now. His merch is kind of ass right now. The only thing is he has the yeet thing. He has a little chant, a banter. So the audience gravitates to that. The live audience gravitates to that. If I went to a show, I would definitely be yeeting too. But seeing it on my television looks like shit. It's boring. Especially, run it back. It gets boring over after like 10 minutes of the same shit. Like, come on. And then give us a lackluster match. And we were on Jey Uso's side. We had him backed up. We don't got him backed up now. And we can be real. That's why I said these wrestlers are not fucking real. Because if this was like back in the day, or if they were real with themselves, they would be like, okay, Jey does need some help with his promos. Jey does need some help with his wrestling. Jey does need to open up his moveset a little more. Jey needs to stop being... Jey is a botch. He botches shit. Jey is the only nigga that I ever seen was supposed to hit somebody in the head or in the back with a chair, and he hit his fucking self and bled out. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. And I'm not saying Jey is not cool. I love Jey Usos. I'm a fan of all you guys. I'm just giving you my constructive criticism. And if you can't take that, get the fuck out the business. That's all I'm saying. But for them to be glazing every single thing that everybody do, everybody's great, everybody's friend, it's wonderful. It's so wonderful here. It's like a fucking carnival. It's a circus. Like, it's so whack now, man. And I want to bring up on another episode or another video. I don't know why I keep treating these episodes. I might as well. But on another video on what the fuck we need to do as fans so this product can change. And it's not going to change if we keep doing the same shit, bro. If we doing the same shit and expect different results. And you know what that is? That's insanity. But other than that, this podcast was a shit show. I'm thinking about looking at this Finn Balor one, but it's probably going to be the same thing. Finn Balor doesn't need to be doing podcasts. Finn Balor needs to have his ass in the ring, getting away from the Judgment Day, turning on somebody, going heel. Isn't he old too? Like, come on, bro. He hasn't had a good run in a brick. He's been jobbing the fuck out. So it's like, why are we giving these people this much attention and shine and all that shit for no reason? And I'm tired of seeing podcasts. On this week's podcast, we have this person and this person and this person and this. I don't care. I want to see wrestling. Wrestle. Stories. Entertain me. Please. That's all I want. That's all I want. Can I get that, please? Can I get that? Can I get that? I really want this. Can I get that? And it seems like I can't, man. But it's your boy Wrestling with Roqky, man, and I'm fucking done with this shit, man. I'm done talking about it. Leave your comments below. Leave it below, baby.